Rodafleming in the Philippines here. How are you all doing? This video is a response video to some questions that have been posed to me in regard to my other videos. So we'll go through them. One comes from a guy who wonders why he's attracted to trans women. He doesn't understand this. And to understand that, it's actually quite simple. You need to first of all understand the nature of attraction. Men are not attracted to women. I know that sounds strange. Men are attracted to feminine sexual attractors. Okay? So they're attracted to pretty faces, long hair, breasts, buttocks, thighs, clear skin, big eyes, red lips, all of that sort of stuff. They're not actually attracted to women at all. They're attracted to the attractors, right? To the characteristics, right? Mostly these characteristics are had by women. It's women that have them. But trans women have them too. Okay? Now, I live in a place called Angeles City in the Philippines. Here in Angeles there is a street called Walking Street. It's very famous. And there's a lot of trans women. It's a red light zone. You know, it's a nice place actually. It's very low key. It's not high pressure like some I can tell you about. It's very low key. Now, Sam, my partner, who is HSTS by the way, and we like to go up there quite regularly. We go up maybe once or twice a week. We just have a few beers and people watch, you know. It's enjoyable. We go for a nice meal. There's good restaurants. We get good music. It's okay. So we go and we watch. And I would say, looking at the women there, I actually talked to Sam about this, and we reckon that around about 20% of all the women that you see walking up and down Walking Street are trans. They're ladyboys. What locally is a ladyboy is a preoperative trans woman, and that's what they call themselves. So if you don't like it, too bad. That's what they call themselves. That's what we'll call them. They're ladyboys. So about 20% of the women that you see are actually ladyboys. But, and this is quite important, well over half of the very best looking girls in Walking Street are ladyboys. Okay? The real stunners, the real head turners, the one that you go, wow. More than half of them, well over half of them, are ladyboys. Right? There's lots of pretty girls. There's a few really, really beautiful girls. And remember, this is an area that attracts attractive women to work in the sex trade. It's full of girly bars and stuff like that. But the best looking ones, generally speaking, are ladyboys. In fact, if you're looking at somebody really gorgeous, you're kind of like, is she a ladyboy? And more often than not, frankly, she will be. So what that tells you is that ladyboys have feminine attractors that are actually better than women's feminine attractors, right? So they have better faces, they have better legs, their boobs look better. Quite a lot of the girls in Walking Street don't have real boobs, they just have hormone boobs, but the way they dress emphasises this. So the way they walk, the way they move, the clearness of their skin, everything else like that, they just look like extra hot women. So it's not surprising that guys are attracted to them. I mean, that's how it is. A lot of guys would be attracted to these girls. They would never know, you know, until the clothes were off, what was happening. They just wouldn't realise it. And of course, that has caused problems for, unfortunately, where men have reacted badly. Now, most of the men who say I am attracted to trans women, especially on the internet, have never actually met a trans woman. And what they are being turned on is by porn. Okay? And this is a slightly different thing. But it kind of works on the same principle. Porn uses a combination of feminine attractors, and some of the top porn actresses are extremely feminine. But with it, the penis. You know, they spend a lot of time concentrating on the penis, which, by the way, most HSTS ladyboys don't spend too much time concentrating on their penis. It's not what they're really into. But in porn, it's focused. It's a big thing, you know. It's part of the deal. And here it's a kind of juxtaposition, which kind of psychologically is quite shocking. Most men like their own penises. They like to see cocks. They might not be able to prepare to admit that, but let's face it. If you look at any form of porn, there's a hell of a lot of dick in it, and you know, you have to kind of like seeing it at least in order to get off on this stuff. So in trans porn, which is enormously successful, very profitable form of pornography, the thrill is coming from this juxtaposition. Now, a lot of guys, when they're young, don't realise that girls don't have penises. So when they see, where they grow up and they find, oh, don't have a penis, what happened to it? You know, that sort of thing. So when they eventually get exposed to transsexual porn, it's like, wow, you know, this is what their childhood imaginings of what a sexy woman would be like. It's kind of realised, you know, it's like, wow, you know, here's a girl and she's got fantastic face, great figure, beautiful boobs and legs, and she's got a cock, you know. And suddenly it's like, snapped, yeah. And that clicks. Camille Paglia, she wrote quite a lot about this in Sexual Personae, and it's really worth reading. You know, she's right on the money here. Men find the absence of the penis somewhat strange, you know. Even once you're used to vagina, it's still like, something missing. So that's why men who have never met a trans woman get turned on by the idea, you know. And the next thing to say is that if you have met a trans woman and you've had sex with her, then and you enjoyed it, then that's it. You know, you're hooked. So there's no more addictive thing a human can do than have sex. The reward is colossal and it's instant. And if you do it once and you like it, you'll do it again. You'll want to do it again. So if you on a drunken night out with whatever, you know, in Walking Street or Pattaya or anywhere, Amsterdam, whatever, take the plunge and have sex with a transsexual, you'll do it again. You will do it again. You'll become attracted. You'll go, that's my poison. That's really nice. And, you know, sex with a trans woman is extremely good. Why would it not be? You know, it's the girls who work in the sex business are good at having sex. You know, it's their job. So why would they not be good at it? You know, it doesn't matter whether they're actually female or transsexual. They're going to be good at it, and so they're going to show you a time that is remarkable. And you know, I'm in a relationship with a ladyboy trans woman, and I can tell you, it's a wonderful relationship. But it's a purely, you know, it's a completely vanilla guy-girl relationship. I'm a guy, she's a girl. That's it. You know, there's nothing complicated about it. There's none of this weird gay bromance stuff or, you know, any of that kind of stuff. It's just not like that at all. It's just a guy and a girl. It's basic stuff. So for those of you who find yourselves attracted to trans women, don't worry about it. Don't lose sleep over it. Most guys in that situation probably never actually meet a trans woman. It's all going to be a fantasy because you're never going to either have the guts or perhaps the money to go and do something about it. If you do, well, good luck to you. You know, trans women make fantastic partners. That's all I can say. So, at the end of the day, you know, trans women want male partners. They want guys. HSTS trans women, that is. They want men. You know, why should they not have men who like them? There's no shame in it. There's nothing weird about it. They're girls. All the things that she's going to do to you to attract you are the things that a woman would do. Believe me, they are. So that's the first thing. That's to reassure those of you who wonder why it is that you're attracted to trans women.